Well, hello everyone. This is Heather Picken with La Dolce Vita, the formula for fabulous living. Yes, I've been practicing my Italian. Parlo poco l'italiano. Yes, my Italian is a little rough there. But anyways, I'm here with my, you can't really see this, but this is my Roma cup. And inside it has the words La Dolce Vita. How cool is that? This is a Starbucks cup. As you can see, I've got lipstick on it. But today I want to talk about a very timely thing that's happening in the world. If you are a woman entrepreneur, I'm telling you, this is your year to really shine and not shrink, because now more than ever, we are getting that voice out there with our work and our mission and our message. And so a lot of times what I find that women do is that they hold themselves back from really truly getting out there in a big way. So I had a call with a client the other day, and she is a woman on fire. I mean, she is a seasoned entrepreneur. She's a speaker, a leader in her field, and she was telling me about some of her fears. So here's the thing. If you're watching this and you're a woman entrepreneur and you've got those fears of maybe putting yourself out there, realize there's nothing wrong with you, and everyone has fears. We all have specific fears that hold us back if you want to get to the next level. So here she is, very seasoned, on fire woman entrepreneur, and she had her own fears that were keeping her back. And I'm here to tell you, now is the most extraordinary time as women that we can put ourselves out there and really make a change with our message, with what we're doing. And so one of the things I'm doing today, if you go over to heatherpicken.com and you click on blog, you'll find, I think it's the latest post, or maybe on my business Facebook page, but I'm doing a live masterclass. I'm going to be talking about the science and psychology and philosophy of breaking through your fear, truly being fabulous in the new year with your vision. And, one of the reasons why I'm so passionate about this is that, a lot of times what happens when you're in your business, you're looking at all of the shiny objects. You're looking at all of the marketing funnels and saying, oh, I really should be doing this and that. And I'm here to tell you that is a distraction and it's noise. So when I am working with female CEOs and female leaders and entrepreneurs, what I find really gets them success is understanding what it is that they truly want, number one. And number two, showing them how to get out of their own way. And I know this to be certain because, when I'm working with clients, what I find is they get distracted. They're really not understanding what they should be doing in their business. And maybe you're right now in your business thinking, wow, there's a lot of people out there doing what I'm doing, and I feel like I'm getting caught up in the noise, and there's some type of rebranding that I need to be doing. And I'm here to tell you, if you feel like you need a quote unquote rebrand, that means you're not aligned with who you are, what that relates to your highest personal values. And so when you are congruent with the message and mission that you want to put out there, then your brand will be in alignment. And I'm going to be talking about that today, talking about all the noise that's going out there and how to push through that fear and stop second guessing yourself, because it's really easy to get caught up in what everyone else is doing, right? Instead of just focusing on your true genius zone, your true, what I call finding your fabulous, that piece that makes you completely unique in the world with what you're doing. So I'll be going more in depth with that today. And I'm just so excited because this actually today is the last day that you can get a copy of the digital version of this book for 99 cents. So it actually at 8 p.m. Pacific time, that's the cutoff. So you want to grab your, you can actually get the physical copy too, but the digital copy is only 99 cents. So I'm making it completely available to everyone, all those women out there that really want to get out of their own way And I'm so passionate about this book, because in this book, I have some really powerful stories, women in history, particularly the Italian women. I'm kind of partial to Italian women, and how they have changed the course of history, and how they really broke through their own fears. And it's really incredible when I was doing the research with these women, and all of the things that they've had to endure. And one of the quotes that I have in my book is that women have been caged for ages. Isn't that true? We have been, just pushed away, pushed aside, that our voice doesn't matter. And I just love what's going on right now as far as the movement, and how women are saying, you know what, enough of that. We're not gonna take a back seat anymore. We are the voices that are really going to change this world right now. And I am so certain of that, because, when we have this kind of thing going on in the world where people are inflated, and what I mean by that is that we've got all this power, particularly with men, and it's been for many years. I mean, this is from the beginning of time, and the balance of power is shifting, because it something needs to change. So I think right now in this moment, if you're a woman, and if you're a woman entrepreneur, you can use this as a platform to really get your message out there. And I think, as women, if we really band together, we can create change. So I've always thought, it takes one person, one woman, right? One message and one mission to create change. And this is why, and I'll be going over this today in my live training, is that your vision for what you want to do, if you really want to make a global change, you have to get clear on what it is that you want to do. Any detail that you're leaving out of your vision, your mission, and your purpose, you're going to start attracting chaos and confusion. You're going to start feeling overwhelmed, and you're going to get caught up in all of the noise that's going on right now in the world. And so a great strategy in being fearless and being fabulous is let go of what the media is saying. Let go of all of the noise, all of the things that I feel are distractions. Because here's the thing. If you focus on what truly matters to you right now in this moment, then you're going to make that change. You are going to create a movement with your work. And I'm very certain of that. So I know it gets challenging with everything on the news and on TV, that we can get in our own way. I like to know what's going on, but at the same time, I don't want to get sucked into that vortex and just feel fed up and frustrated. So again, those feelings are good in a way, because it makes us, get fired up enough to say, wait a minute, I want to change. I want to change how I'm thinking and perceiving this, but I also want to change how I am going to help people out there. So who's with me, right? So I just want to say, hey, everyone that has joined me. And how do you be fearless and fabulous? Well, here's the thing. Part of it is not caring what other people think. And I know that's challenging. Do you know one of the biggest reasons why women are not as successful as they want is that they are so focused on the need of approval? And I'm going to be going into this in deeper detail on my live masterclass today called Fearless and Fabulous. And it's for women entrepreneurs that truly see themselves as leaders right now. I tell you, now is like just such a great time. It feels heavy, but at the same time, you have to understand that the universe is set up to always experience contrast, and we are always in this change, or we're always in the state of constant transformation. So things have to be destroyed in order for us to create something that is going to go beyond, what we thought was possible. And so if you look at all of the things that we've created through technology and just how we think, our thinking is different because we are getting smarter. right? We're getting smarter as a society. And what's really interesting of what's going on right now is that, no longer are those people are going to be able to hide out, right? We're seeing people being exposed with this level of power, of over-empowerment that we're experiencing right now. So I find it really interesting. So instead of freaking out and being fearful of what is going to happen or what is happening in the world today, you have to look at what you can do as a person. So I would rather create my message and mission to say, listen, there's something that you can do about it. Stop ranting on it, here on Facebook, and start asking the question, what can I do as a woman and as a leader? And even if you're a man and you're watching right now, you can actually contribute to this conversation. There's some amazing men out there that want to see the balance, right? They want to see the balance in the world. So anyways, in order to be a fearless and fabulous leader, you have to let go of the need of approval. You have to be certain in how you're leading. And, even if you don't know how all of the steps are going to work out, you have to keep taking action. Do you know when you take action on your highest personal values, the things that inspire you the most, you will accelerate the rate in how you're getting there. And what I find that a lot of entrepreneurs do is they get up and they're filling their days with things that don't matter, things that are low priorities. So again, I'm going to go over this in a little bit more detail later on today at 1 p.m. Pacific time. But I just am inspired to share this message today and my recent book. So if you haven't picked up your copy, the Dolce Vita Formula, A Woman's Guide to a Fearless and Fabulous Life, you can get it for 99 cents, the digital copy, if you go to fearlessandfabulousbook.com. Now, another thing I want to talk about really quick. So over the years, I've been doing this for over 15 years now, coaching and training and leading women, particularly women entrepreneurs with their inspired vision. And here's what really has made the difference is understanding how to plan out the rest of your vision. Okay, so for the rest of your life, but also to chunk it down. I find that when I'm working with clients, if we have a goal of 30, 60, or 90 days, what happens is that they're so focused on taking that action that their level of being able to achieve it increases. In matter of fact, every client that I have worked with that has followed exactly what I've told them to do, laying out the strategy, they're able to achieve those goals. So normally, if you haven't planned, in the beginning of the year, so what I do every year is I look over some of the things that I need to be doing. So I have my lifelong vision of really what inspires me the most. And then I break that down. I break it down into quarters and I break it down into 30, 60, and 90 days. And as I've worked with many clients over the years, I've realized that there is a specific formula. Once they follow it, they start being more focused and they stay on top of what they need to be doing. So they're not filling up their days with things that are low priorities, that are uninspired, that are, that they're not aligned, that is not going to produce the outcome that they want. So the outcome that they want could be making more money, attracting more clients, aligning themselves with more opportunities. Maybe they want to go out there and speak. Maybe they want to write that book in 30 days, whatever it is. And so one of the things that I created, I want to show this because I just love this, is my planner. It's a 90-day planner. And so part of what I know to be true is that you've got to get clear. So I go into the areas of life, you can see that. So when you understand your own highest values and you live by your top 3, you can actually set goals that are aligned with who you are and you're able to achieve them. And that is important because a lot of times what happens is that people are setting themselves up for big time failure because they're creating these goals that are not aligned with who they are. And so there is an actual science, psychology, and philosophy behind this formula. And it's really cool because you understand, you identify what your 3 highest values are. And I talk about it in the book. and then you're creating your vision statement. I call it the Dolce Vita vision statement. Why is that important? Well, I was having a call with a client the other day, and I said, what's your vision statement? She didn't have one. And what was really interesting, because she didn't have one, she was attracting chaos and uncertainty in her business and in her life. And so again, today at 1 p.m., I'm going to go over this in a little bit more detail. Hope you join me. Hope you grab a copy of my digital copy. It's only 99 cents up until 8 p.m. today. So if you go to fearlessandfabulousbook.com, and then also if you're a speaker, if you're an author, I am looking for fearless and fabulous females that I can interview on my show, La Dolce Vita, the Formula for Fabulous Living. So you have to apply to that. So if you go to heatherpicken.com, you can apply to become a speaker on my show. And there's a little form on there, I believe, where it says guest or inquiry. So anyways, you could do that, or you can go to, you can email me, heather@heatherpicken.com, and that's Picken. So I do get a lot of people that request to be on my show, so it has to be the right fit. If you feel you're a woman on a mission, love to interview you on my show. Every month I have about 6,000 downloads that people are downloading the show from iTunes. I also broadcast that on YouTube, so it's growing every single month, and that's my mission. My mission is to get the message out there and really shine the light on other women entrepreneurs that are doing something extraordinary on this planet. So I hope you join me. I want to say, hey everyone. Hey, Marianne. Hey, everyone that's joined me today. Again, I just want to get my message and mission out there. And last thing that I will say, I am creating my own office/video studio. So one of my ideas in 2018 is to invite people down to what I call my La Dolce Vita den. So I have kind of a vision of what I want to create. And so again, if you would love to be a guest on my show, please contact me. Please email me, heather@heatherpicken.com. Tell me a little bit about your work and what you do, so I can support you. So I hope everyone has an amazing day in being fearless and fabulous in your pursuit of what you want to do, and allow yourself to really go after your biggest dreams and let go of what anyone else says, right? Letting go of the approval, because the most important thing when you get to the end of your life is knowing that you made a difference. And that's what I'm all about. I want to get to the end of my life saying I have done everything that I could possibly imagine. I have broken through many levels of fear. I mean, there's always going to be fear that shows up, but that ongoing process, that evolution that you are really looking for. I hope you're looking for it. But that to me is the juicy part of life. So anyways, hope you have a fabulous day and talk soon. Take care.